Hey there, welcome back to another random room. We're in Developing Hesper today, and the Nival Terrarium. So this level is, look at that, course north, once west, going the separate ways. And yeah, I guess you can look at my my Hesper videos if you want to see how I solved it the first time. But basically, yeah, there's an evil eye here. That, what do? We have to go to it, and then we need to get out, and we need to open these doors. So we need the lemmings to hit the go through here. They'll eat the kegs and explode. What does this do? This is a challenge. Break one mirror before breaking a crumbly wall. That's, I think, not too challenging, because I think my initial solution already did that. I think the challenge doesn't have much effect on the optimization, because a one mirror. I think the best score is a one mirror demo. It basically means you don't need to move the other mirror into place. So I think, yeah, I do have the score for this, and I think I basically just ignore the mirror, or you just make sure that it's out of the way. You have to push it out of the way of the lemming getting into here. So all it comes down to is you need to find the what are you looking for? You're finding the way that makes it work, which is this. Something like this. So yeah, I mean let's just, what we need is this situation, and then you want this one to turn around. So we can smash that. And then we just have this. So the first one comes through, pushes the mirror over here, and then goes up. Second one then pushes the mirror to here, and heads across here, turns around, and goes up. And I think that's how I did it. I mean, we could just watch it, I guess. What does the challenge say? The challenge says break the mirror first. So, yeah, a challenge solution is going to be quick. Also, we don't need the spear, but I guess it can help if we want to avoid doing stuff. The lemmings are turning around, so there is some sort of gatedness in sort of, not gatedness, but bottleneck in terms of how quickly they can get out. It's always going to be sort of on a multiple of 8 or 8 plus something. And then depending on how the route this one takes. So really you're sort of looking at this point, 194. I think that's what I was doing when I was working out how quickly things could happen. I wonder if you can do this. Yeah, I mean, you could do this part further down, although I don't know if that helps. The problem is then you have to have separate paths for each of them to get out. Just doing over here means that you've got one path that they both take. You don't need to clear any more stuff. Sure, this is slow because I was messing around. 279, yeah, so that's like way off. But yeah, I think we're just going to have a look at the demos and see how different people did it. So first person through was Christine83 with the 285, and we're doing the challenge. Using a spear. Okay. So what's happening here? Oh, interesting. Okay. So there we have this is, okay, the same sort of situation where we do have this turn is slow, but it's necessary. It's necessary because otherwise the mirror gets pushed off. We need to have a wall here. If there was like solid stuff here, we could do it down here without this turn. But yeah, the mirror's going to get pushed down to here, so the second one comes through, goes straight up. That saves time in that second one doesn't have to make a big loop. But there is sort of a small loop here. Interesting. That's pretty good. Hmm. And doing that further up also might make sense. Yeah, I might have a look at this solution, see if there's if we streamline that, then that's good. Okay, so here we don't have a challenge. So this is, yeah, this is essentially similar to mine, except that this is slightly bigger, but that's fine. So we push it there. Come around here. Yeah, you can also do it without these two, which saves 2 turns. That's fine. This is a 281. Okay, Alex, which is Wisp Rabbit, the 263. Okay, another challenge. Okay, and then just pushing this place. Okay, that's, yeah. To mine. So the efficiency is going to come from sort of carving out, how efficiently you carve. If you're doing that and then coming back, I think the way I end up doing it, I guess we'll see that. Alright, so I did get a first place first time I played it, I think. Yeah, with a 260. I'll just look at this quickly. Oh, and that's sort of, yeah, leaving the wrong way. And I think I immediately went back and, yeah, 113 versus 114. But yeah, just a slightly more efficient somewhere. I saved a couple of turns over Wisp Rabbits. And this is just going to be leaving the right way. So I then did go back and look at some more. Also not doing the challenge, which obviously saves time. Hang on, so what am I looking at? I'm looking at victory. 239, so this is the current first place. So I'm doing this as fast as possible. Yeah, and then I'm coming back and sort of cutting this part out. This part of this, then we can push that down. I need to avoid doing stuff. I need to avoid breaking the wrong blocks. Yeah, I think this might be the improvement. You have to go up anyway, although it is faster, but okay, and we get out for a 239. So what did I want to look at? I wanted to look at this one, which I think is interesting. Yeah, there's a difference between this takes longer and both of them have to do it. but the second one sort of saves time by not having to come all the way around. So what if we do this, but further up? Alright, I'm going to have a go at that. So, like, I may as well stab this. Well, I mean, we can get an idea. So... how far down does it need to be? I think it needs one more down. So I want... we come up here. Yeah, I'm just gonna carve out what I want first. Can I get away with this? I can get away with... it's fine. Alright, does this work? No, because I needed to... this part needed to be lower down. Sorry, what was I doing? Yeah, okay, right, let's check the solution. No, I'm rewinding. Okay. So we come down like here. Okay, so we're hitting the orb at 81, which is something I will remember. Alright, that's... oh, I should be dealing with that. Okay. So how does this look? This is actually looking pretty good. Yeah, the challenge again. Oh, okay. So that is an improvement, yeah. And I think we can improve that more as well. All right, let's take a look. So, yeah, we do need to get rid of the mirror, so we may as well just do the challenge. I guess we could also... No. Doesn't matter where we come up, so... can do this. Okay, we just need to put the mirror here. That does need to be 4 by... Yeah, 2 by... This needs to be 4 high. Alright, so how... Now we're getting to here. We're releasing at 75. Although... I was doing it at 81. It's the same thing. I'm not quite enough. I need to save another few turns to get this faster. So this should probably also be a 237. Let's take a look. That's hitting that at 162. Let's advance. So that's a 237 again. Yeah, so yeah, because of the the lemming cycle, we need to get to the orb at let's rewind. So we need to get to the orb at 73. Okay, so I need to save how many turns? 2 turns. Seems doable. Perhaps. Let's just remember 63 here, so I want to get to this arrow at 61 with a east sword. So the thing is, I need to... Okay, I can... If we don't do the challenge, that also means we don't get the annoying challenge text popping up every time we finish the room. So if I do that, that saves 1 turn, I think. 12. I didn't save the demo, but that's fine. 13. Okay, so that's 1 turn saved. What if we do this? Yeah, we need to do that. Yeah, I think this is maybe promising. Okay, cool. So that's 60. So this should be faster. I mean, this has moved over. That doesn't matter. So here we get to 72. So yeah. So now the question is, can we do it again, but saving another 7 turns? That does seem harder. Okay, 229. So yeah, 10 move improvement over the earlier score. So can we do that even better? So, like, what I'd be trying to do now is... I'm just going to do a neat version just so I can see what we've got. It would be nice if we didn't have this turn, but there's not really a way around it. If we come up here, then the first lemming isn't pushing the mirror into the second lemming's way. I wonder what two mirror solutions look like. I wonder if there are any two mirror solutions. I mean, we can look at the slow ones. Oh, okay, I see. So basically, the first lemming pushes a mirror out of the second lemming's. Alright, so we have a double mirror situation. This is blocked for the first lemming, but the second lemming can just head straight through. Interesting. Okay, I mean, I can try. Maybe I'll try improving this one to see how quick it is. I mean, the problem is that we do have. Yeah, we still got like turns here. Oh, actually, I have another idea. What if? What if? No, I think my idea does not work. No, what if? Yeah, my idea was this, something like this. First middle comes in. Yeah, the trouble is the first lemming has to get over here. I don't know, a second mirror down here. And a path behind it. I mean, also the problem with this is that we're cutting things off. Also, I've cut all the way here. We'd want the second lemming, first lemming to come down. So I just want. Space fine. Also, what am I doing? I'm not sure what I'm doing. Never mind that. Ignore all that. Yeah, I want to look at that two mirror solution again. this does need to be down slightly. Need to have that. I've got the spear, that's fine. So what's happening? Does this work? Oh no! Ooh, no, that does not work. I needed to. I need to clear these two, then it maybe works. Yeah, I don't think a 2-mirror solution is going to be faster. Just the effort of putting the second mirror into position is slow. There we go. Also, I didn't push the other one out of place. Yeah, okay. Never mind that. All right, let's take a look at that. This time again. Yeah, the turn here is offset by the time it takes to do that, and also, I guess, the time of clearing away all the necessary path. I don't know if there's 7 more turns to be saved from the carving. Seems unlikely, but I wouldn't be surprised. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.